So we had some great heels, and I think what it says about that is that they're not getting enough baby faces that could win the crowd over. The crowd is kind of leaning more towards the heels. Because even right now, look at what they did with my girl, the female Shawn Michaels and Big Mama Cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. So you saying fans are not liking the baby face?
The baby faces are not what's it, man. Because for one reason, it's the baby faces are not appealing. They're not as cool. Even they ring attire don't look as cool. You know, you look at that brother like Montez Ford and the Street Profits.
Oh yeah.
The other week they brought them brothers out as heels. They turned around and won the title, and you had them looking like they didn't know if they wanted to be heels or faces. I prefer them to be heels. I mean, even though they started out as faces, I prefer them to be heels just because the way they came, that aggression is what you need, you know, to win, to basically win out. You know, I mean, they're a likable crew. They're dope, but
I think now is when you too much of a baby face, like you're just kind of like, you gotta make us like you, like Cody. You know, Cody Rhodes, like he's a baby face, but then he's cussing and calling people.
Well, I think.
But it make you like him a little bit more. But he
Cody
ain't
still
never
was a dope heel.
Yeah, he was still way better heel. Like way better heel. I think heel is the thing right now. But then you have to make the crowd hate you. Like
I got a question for you. So how do you feel about Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair not going at it for
not
the world?
It's coming.
I think they put her on pause
It's
way
a
too long.
Nah, this is a real how we watched the story between the tribal chief and the bloodline. This is going to be a slow build up, and that's what you need for Jay. Because one thing is, when you have a star, 2 stars of that capacity, you have to build it up. It's sort of like they did with Bianca and Sasha. They built them up, so when they finally met at WrestleMania, it was so huge. You had the first time 2 black women going at it for the title, and then you watch them both go from heel to face heel and come all the way up. You have to have that storytelling. So when it's done, no matter who wins or loses, now that part is complete.
I agree. Because in the past, WWE will, when someone shows up right from another company or someone's hot that just got signed, they be real quick to throw them in and face the top person because they that's kind of the same thing they did with when someone comes in from another company and they hurry up and give them the belt.
What's good, Joe?
One of your subscribers, somebody said it's heel time.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know it.
It's heel era.
It is. It definitely.
But that's what AEW does.
AEW will bring somebody in and give them the belt. Like
they did that to CM Punk.
If I sign with AEW, I get a title shot next week.
But unfortunately, and I gotta call this out, and I'm gonna look at the camera. No shade, but it is not your fault. But Ricochet, you need to slap whoever's writing for you behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, it is really bad. Like, it is.
It's horrible.
Like I can't front the little geek character and stuff. I was digging it, but the writing is like, oh my god! Like
what are you doing?
But what do you think about when the Hardy Boy came back for what was it, Ring of Honor, and they came back?
No wrong.
Huh?
They could do no wrong.
You don't think by winning the belt? Did it win the belt? Win it first?
The Hardy Boys,
they got the tag team title.
The Hardy Boys are solidified, bro.
Yeah,
when they come to your promotion, you know what you are getting. They are top tier. So if they win the title on the first week or two, you can't even blink your eye to it because it's possible.
Yeah, it is.
They are that good. How about they've been together for over 20 years as a tag team?
And they like dang on there 50 years old.
Yeah,
they're still doing it.
You know that. Hey,
they won multiple belts,
right?
Not just the tag team.
It ain't like Bobby Roode and what's the guy name showed up and won the title. Like, come on, man. Really seriously?
Bobby, I felt bad for Bobby Roode.
Yeah, I do too.
For his run in WWE.
Yeah,
I hated it.
They did him wrong.
They did him wrong.
Well, okay, come on, let's look at it, guys. It's kind of like you do control your destiny in WWE. Bobby Roode came in and he wasn't the Bobby Roode we wanted. When he came to NXT,
that's the problem.
We wanted a beer money Bobby Roode. He ain't had to be beer money, but we wanted that type of toughness. But he came in clean cut, corporate. I mean, I don't know if that's the gimmick they gave him or that's what he chose, but it was too much Ric Flair to me. It was too much Mr. Perfect to me. You know, I wanted Bobby Roode. I didn't want this glitz.
You didn't want glorious.
I mean, when you 5'4", when you're 5'4", you're not that intimidating. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, he's a little guy.
He's not short.
Yeah, Bobby Roode.
Yeah,
is
he
short.
real
Yeah.
short. Yeah.
Yeah,
5'4".
yeah, he like I give him
No,
5'7" to be real, but he's short. He's a little guy, so he wasn't that intimidating. Technically, he was a good wrestler, but I mean, just markability. I wasn't buying no Glorious T-shirt.
No, I wasn't buying it.
Yeah, I'm just.
No,
I didn't get up out my chair and be like, Bobby Roode, yes.
Yeah, you know, you know something. I would buy Dolph Ziggler gear, and that's crazy.
Of course.
But and see now you see the difference though.
Yeah, Dolph
Is he's not
dinosaur
born.
at all.
You see Dolph get in the ring, you like, oh shit, this gonna be a match.
Yeah, he gonna.
But you wouldn't say that about Bobby Roode?
Nope.
Come on, nah, he was cold in TNA.
Once again,
him and Jesse Storm.
But look how long it took him to get to WWE, and he changed. He changed.
I think that was on them though, because they put him in NXT, and then
he was. How long was he in NXT?
Yeah, but do you think when they put him in NXT, it's like you ain't doing too well? We're gonna see how you doing with the new guy to see what you can mix up with those guys because they're up and coming. I feel like it's sometimes a little bit of a pushback. But like, would you say the same thing about Samoa Joe? Right. They put him.
Samoa Joe's the business wherever he went.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunately for Samoa Joe. It's like almost when Michael Jordan was playing in the NBA. No matter how good you was, as long as Michael Jordan was there, you wasn't going. You wasn't going to win a title. Samoa Joe was there with some heavy hitters, and no matter how good he was, he just couldn't get that push because you had like 15.
Well, he was plagued by injuries too. He was plagued by injuries.
Not injuries that are hurting that bad.
You got a point though. Samoa Joe was there during the time where it was too many.
It was just loaded.
It was just loaded.
He was up there with Brock and all them. And he was
Brock,
at least in the same ring. You know, going back and forth.
He was in there with a loaded house.
Yeah, you're right. When you think about the writers, like how they're going to navigate that. All right.
I hate that he didn't get a United States. He didn't get the United States title, did he?
Ooh,
no, he got the North American title.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he won any titles in
That's what I'm saying.
In WWE, I don't think.
Yeah, yes, he did.
No, he got a title.
He did end up getting a title in WWE. I just can't. I want to say it's United States. It was United States title, I believe.
He got something.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know they put him in a commentator booth at one point. That's what I was saying.
But he was good in that too. The man is good at his art. That we can't take it away from him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I love his character.
Yep. He's not joining the bloodline though, but
no, he don't make that cut. Unfortunately,
he ain't related.
We'll see you soon, Zilla.
All right, John Cena, shocking heel turn, right? Somebody comparing it to the Hulk Hogan heel turn, and
nope.
They comparing it to that, right? Where he turned on Macho Man, but there's like a crazy catch, right? I don't know if y'all seen it, but Megatron spoke about it a little bit.
Really?
Megatron talked about John Cena turning heel. So even though that's like a little weird curveball, but what do you all think about his heel turn? He said no new music, no new gear, no new anything. You should getting what you got on his last promo.
Yo, I think that was dope. I think that was even though I want to see the Doctor of Thugonomics, I would love to see that. And I think that he should have been a heel a lot sooner than now.
Yeah, I think so too.
His promo that he gave, yo, he was dead on the spot.
Nah, that promo was bad.
You think so?
That